You had to figure a lot of eyeballs watching this one and giving the attention they've gotten all year. How satisfying was it to perform like that?
It was pretty cool to get the win for sure. Definitely knowing a lot of people are going to be watching us, things like that. So most definitely.
You've been familiar with dealing with the outside noise before. How do you guys feel like you dealt with this past week in this game?
I think we did a good job. We got told to that things like this were going to happen. We're going to have a lot of exterior noise, things like that. And I think we did a good job of just focusing what's in between those white lines.
Obviously, reaching the touchdowns is what we've seen.
What was I seeing?
Yeah.
Pretty much I just saw that I had, man coverage on my first one. Just gave him a quick release, got back vertical, fought for the ball, won on that. And then my second one, saw they were in too high, corner low, playing cloud, and I just had my route and ran it, got a good touchdown.
You've had multiple 100-yard games even last season. You were really productive in this team last season.
Yeah.
Every team knows they have to try and contain you. Yet you've had 300-yard games and you only had 4 already.
Yeah.
How are you doing what you're doing and taking this to this level of consistency? We all talk about consistency. You are delivering consistently.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
I think it's just, attention to detail, obviously practice, being consistent in practice, doing the things in practice, and obviously having that motor to, keep going, things like that. And obviously just, being a good football player, things like that. So, yeah.
So much attention on this game and the way you guys played and won. What does it say about your team and your program and the potential you guys have?
I think we have a lot of potential. They were saying Colorado, is a top team like that. And we showed what we could do against them. So yeah.
When you guys played,
every touchdown that you had today, or every great catch, that you were pretty pumped up. Just what excited you the most, or gave you motivation this week?
I think kind of just pregame. I didn't really understand why they were on our half of the field, things like that. But they just weren't kind of respectful. So that's kind of why I was so turned up. But yeah.
Do you feel like this is the sort of impact that you guys can have when everything seems to be going the running game? Obviously, just open up that passing game for you guys.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, when the run's going good, that definitely opens up everything. So yeah, for sure.
What's the story behind the drip?
The story behind the drip? Yeah. Oh, the BBT. That's just where I'm from. It stands for Billy's Boy Troy. So yeah, that's where I'm from.
Talk about consistency. Another great performance from Bo. What are your thoughts on what he was able to do up on that?
Man, he just always does his thing. Bodacious for sure. So it's my guy.
The offense and defense are playing so well at the same time. Just how much do you guys feed off each other?
A lot, yeah. A lot for sure. When they get that turnover, we're ready to go. So and I think that just gives us a better, even more of a boost to go out there and get points up on the board, things like that. Same for them when we score a touchdown. For them to get a stop. So yeah.
Any petition to get Casey Rogers in on the offensive side of the football?
Sorry, let me see.
Any petition to get Casey Rogers on the offense?
Yeah, we've been talking about that for sure. He definitely showed it. That was crazy. I like that for sure. I like that for him. Yeah,
How important is the fast starts for you guys to go down the field and score on those open possessions?
Sorry, let me get that first part one time.
How important is getting off to fast starts, scoring on those?
Yeah. I think that's very important because then we're in the flow of the game. We don't have any setbacks that'll give us a 3 and out, and then now we're oh shit, okay, well, what we gotta do? But if we're in flow, then we're smooth, ready to go. So yeah.
Quick thoughts going home next weekend.
Oh man, yeah, I'm happy. I'm gonna have a lot of family there, things like that, and we're gonna be glad to feel that bay breeze again. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Yes, sir.
How important is it, or how quickly do you guys flush this win? Big win. A lot of people were talking about it.
I really think instantly. But, obviously we're going to enjoy it a little bit, things like that. But definitely by tomorrow, we're back focused on Stanford. Sure.